Hello. Okay, so I've got 3 left to do. Had a little bit of extra shit to do. We've already done Pisces. We've already done Capricorn. We've already done Pisces. We've already done Aries. Sag has been done. Cancer. Okay. For some reason, cardinal signs I always want to focus, which is fantastic because I am a cardinal sign. This is my moon sign too, so I really need this reading. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your love read. We're only doing them for 2 weeks out because I'm behind on all of my shit. It's not like I have a life, right? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your rising, moon, and Venus sign, please go ahead and go to a place like Cafe Astrology where you can look it up. All you need to know is the time that you were born in addition to place and date, which are kind of important things that you need to know for vital statistics information. So important shit that's obvious. That way you can get all of your planetary placements. You can do your whole natal chart that way. I only offer readings here for free through YouTube. You'll never see me reaching out to you through any social media platforms or anything like that. I'm looking to get money out of you to do readings. That's not what I want to do. That's not my style. That's not what this is about. Chances are if somebody's reaching out to you asking for money for readings, that's more than likely a scam. So don't fall for that shit, kids. Okay? Other than that, in addition to that, rather, I only have 2 personal social media profiles. One is on Facebook, one is on Instagram. If I am not reaching out to you through those means already, probably not going to happen. If anybody is doing that, dare them to video chat with you and do so with a passport and a driver's license, because I have those things and other people don't. So that'll also be a scammer. Okay. So again, like I said, this is your love read. Generals will happen at the beginning of the month, which is fastly approaching. There are amazing things that are going to be happening in a very, very short time. Can't wait. Vacation is happening for me in like 20 days, 19 days, I think now. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I miscalculate every time I'm, there's anticipation here for you. That's what's happening right now. You're anticipating something huge. But let's figure out the song first for you here. For these next 2 weeks up until the middle of April. And then I will get caught up, I promise you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the song in the connection with you and the person that is for your highest good? Don't think of a specific person, okay? Think about, the person that is here to serve your highest self the best. Do you know? Whether this be a lesson or not, it's most important that you do that. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check out your moon and your Venus sign for relationship reads. You can also check out your rising sign if this doesn't resonate. It may not resonate. That's okay too. Sorry, I've got a little bit of static going on. I was outside, so sometimes I go out and look at the ocean at night, see if the stars are out, because the backyard's not as, there's trees out there and they're blossoming. You have two come out for you. Let's see what they are, because they're face down as well. Okay. Oh, Torch from the Sky by Blacklight Burns, and Everything You Want by Vertical Horizon. Says all the right things at exactly the right time. He means nothing to you and you don't know why. Okay, Cancer. So there's that. Okay. Echoes of angels. Echoes of angels. There's always something new to discover. Anyway. A torch from the sky, but black light burns. This is the guitarist from Limp Bizkit. He sings in this band. There's some heavy energy. Not even heavy, heaty energy that comes from this. I'm getting the tower moment. There have been some tower moments that have happened here in this last weekend for a lot of people. I don't think that it's any coincidence that we've had a lot of tower moments that have happened in the entertainment industry, but also for cardinal signs in general over the last little bit here. The word blindside is extremely prevalent when I talk about this. Coming fast like a torch from a torch right from the sky is the lyric from Black Light Burns. Like, just out of fucking nowhere type stuff. Pardon my French. For lack of a better term, right? What we're going to do is we're going to use Light Seer's Tarot for you. I'd like for you to listen to those songs. They will help you to get through the next 2 weeks in your connection. Light Seer's Tarot is what we're going to use for you. Please make sure that you are not thinking about a specific person. The cards will tell you the specific person. Do not attribute this to one individual. Let the cards do the talking. Okay? And the reason I say that is because I see so many tarot readers do readings for people, and then I see when they do the live streams, and a lot of people, they really, really are fixated on one person or another, and it's not conducive to a healthy, pure read for you. Readers themselves, they don't project that onto you. But that is certainly something that you, as an interpreter, are more than likely going to do based on confirmation bias, lots of other things. And I think that it's super healthy and super important for us all to remain sovereign and really think about, you know, like it's not about the instant gratification. Remember that at the end of the day, what serves you best in the end is not always the quick fix. Do you know? So that's why when I see those kinds of things, I get a little nervous and I start to kind of internally cringe reading that kind of stuff in comment sections and stuff like that. Somebody's having a hard time expressing. Somebody's having a hard time expressing what they need to. There's clearly grief here. I'm getting that like somebody cannot express. It's almost like they're heavy chested with emotion about what they wish to express. Might this be to another individual or something that they're going through right now? I cannot tell you. That's going to have to be something you're going to have to look at. And please do make sure that you check out your other placements, because that will absolutely add additional dimension. But it, you know, this is going to be extremely specific for somebody who's having like an out-of-body experience with this feeling of emotion that they're dealing with right now. Twist for fairness. Energy for you will be on this side. Energy for the person that we're going to have the cards address here. It's going to be on this side for you. Your person, or sorry, rather, the universe, the energy that the universe is kind of belting out for everybody is going to be in the middle. Yeah, there's a choked energy. Somebody is weeping, weepy, very emotional. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Present energy. This is a lack of creativity, a lack of fertility. Somebody is paralyzed when it comes to their ability to express. This is what I was talking about. They cannot express. There's an inability to create. There's an inability. They're paralyzed in their self-expression at the moment. Speechlessness. Speechlessness. Infertility. A lack of connectedness. A lack of connectedness with the earth. This is the need to connect with Mother Nature, to get out and really ground and center. If you don't know what grounding and centering is, really what it is it's kind of just that idea that you're getting into energy where you are really in tune with nature, and you're pulling in your energy, your aura, and centering it within yourself, so that your energy is, so that your being is kind of like, it's kind of like when we balance our chakras, or when we you know, when you talk about chi and life force and that kind of stuff, it's like taking yourself and imagining that you have roots that grow down into the earth when you are connected with the soil. And I think that that is extremely important. Go out into nature, Cancer, and find a place where it is quiet, where you can ground and center. Ground and center your energy. Their energy. Somebody is looking to send you emotional messages. They want to. There's an urge to do so. These are messages of an emotional nature. Yes, they're coming from their heart. Somebody who is, this is something they were not expecting to do. When pigs fly, they were thinking that this was not something that they were ever going to feel. They were not expecting to feel the way that they do. And they do. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Yeah, they're starstruck. They're seeing stars. Sorry. They're seeing stars. Let's see here. Check that. They're seeing stars. They were not expecting that they were going to feel this way. That might actually be what they expressed to you. Is that they were not expecting to feel that way. Especially with that dumb pig there. But pages are always messengers, but Page of Cups is always a messenger. A message containing words about emotional fulfillment, romantic messages, that kind of thing. I actually, in this deck, very, very rarely get it in the upright, which is phenomenal for you there, Cancer. What is the universe have you sitting in this connection at the moment? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what do we got? I think I'm wearing this deck in finally. Oh my God. Leo energy, Strength card, Courage. Courage and taming the inner beast. Yes, this is a part of the need to ground and center, you guys. This is about maintaining your temper. Making sure that you don't fly off the handle with anger. Containing your rage. Recognizing where your rage is an animalistic instinct versus, righteous anger. Knowing the difference in between the two, right? But I'm getting it's the need for courage. Between the two of you. The energy is the universe is casting this over the both of you. like a cloud. The need for courage. This person needs the courage to come forth and express this to you. You need the courage to be open to ground and center and connect with nature. Or admit that you are not as creative as you once were. Or that you're lacking inspiration. What are your thoughts right now, Cancer, towards this other person? What do you think about this other person at this time? Oh. 5 of Swords in the reverse. You have no guilt when it comes to this person. You have a clear conscience. You're just somebody who's guilty because they left this person stranded on this fucking rock to die. Whereas here, in the reverse, a clear conscience. No guilt. The precision with which the card even went down when I flipped it to place it on the table. This person is not sitting in guilty energy. They may have walked away. You, may have walked away from a situation that you thought was futile. However, you're not... You feel that you did so because it was what was warranted or what was asked of you. You feel that you have done your best to try and save this person as opposed to leaving them stranded. You didn't leave them stranded. You tried to do your best. You did your part. That's what you're thinking. This person is sitting in, they're thinking this about you. They see you in peace and plenty. They see you, 10 of Pentacles energy is abundance, financial abundance, success, splendor. Somebody who makes money, makes moves, has already arrived at their material success. That's what their thoughts are towards you during this time. So that's what they're seeing for you, is that you've got it all. And what is the universe's view of the both of you? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm hearing man at the door. But it's weird because at the door by the strokes is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing the words man at the door by Matt Good. Matt Good is a Cancerian, by the way. He's born on the same day as my ex-husband, except he's a few years older than my ex-husband. Okay, here we go. 9 of Wands. On the verge of success. On the verge of success, yet tired of the struggle. And as I said that, success. So yes, the word yes. Right? Okay. So, but defensive. There's like a hold off energy here. You're on the verge of success. The both of you are on the verge of success with each other. Yet there is an energy. The universe is chiding you to hold off. You're tired of the struggle, yet you're on the verge of success. But there is a delay. The universe is cast over you for now. A wait and see. This might have to do with the control that is implicated by the Strength card. What you want to say to this person, you're trying to gain perspective. Cancer. You're trying to gain perspective on a financial opportunity. Could be a project. Could be a work situation. Could be a career situation, but you're trying to gain perspective on something that has to do with career. Gain perspective on an apology, a peace offering, The reason I'm saying gain perspective, though, is because this is normally a message. Normally it is a message about this, and this, about a job, blah, 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 blah. But because it's in the reverse, there is no message coming forward. Rather, it is Hanged Man energy because of the pose we have here. And in this Hanged Man energy, and listen, this is not a tarot thing. This is an interpretive thing. It's an intuitive, interpretive thing because this is the same pose as the Hangman would have. So that's gaining perspective, standing still and waiting before coming forth with an offer of any sort, and kind of evaluating the situation before messaging, before sending any communication forward. You want to see what this person is going to do. You're waiting and you're evaluating. You're even looking away from them, Cancer. You're looking away from them. You're waiting to see what they're going to do when you're not looking. You're waiting to see if they're going to come after you. If I was to walk away with a clear conscience because I've tried everything that I could, and I was to sit here and do nothing, even though I hold this gigantic pentacle, what would this person do? I'm trying to gain perspective while standing still. And not communicating. Sorry, I thought I heard a whistle out there. Okay, anyway. All right. I live in the burbs. Oh, we have two that flipped. This is them, what they want to say to you. They're talkative. Or not. I don't know. Oh, yeah, they are. They do want to communicate with you. Page of Swords energy. However, it is impulsive communication. I think they want to talk about what they've learned, or about, they want to have a mental connection with you. They would prefer to communicate something with you that has to do within an intellectual capacity. I don't think I've ever heard a vehicle like that. 2 seconds. Sorry, the people across the way are moving. Okay. Other card, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. They also I want to talk about some instability here, some irrationality, some moodiness. This is masculine energy. It is Cancerian and Piscean. Okay. They don't dig your spiritual shit, Cancer. They want to talk about how they wish you would live more into the intellectual and less in the spiritual, I'm getting here. This is a more spiritual individual. But if we're talking about how they're communicating to you about the intellectual pursuits, although this is impulsive communication coming in, they could be saying that this is crackpotty type shit. Alternatively, they could be coming in with impulsive, quick communication that they think is witty. And typically the Page of Swords is quick, like silver-tongued communication. They came in rapidly, thinking they did their research, maybe with an intellectual spin on things. Came across extremely moody, irrational, volatile, illogical, highly emotional. They might have been, they might come back saying that they have reevaluated things and with an apology to explain their approach more from a mental and intellectual capacity. Okay. What does the universe have to say about all of these things here? Fuck. Okay, not all of that. That's like, you know, too much. Let's take the one here. Oh, 4 Pentacles in the reverse. Don't be greedy with your emotions. Don't be greedy with your thoughts. Normally this would be, you know, don't be miserly with your money. But I think this is more, if we're looking in the context of these two things here, we're probably more looking at don't hide what you're feeling. Don't hold everything close to your chest. Cancer. Like if right now you're sitting here and you're not really doing anything or saying anything, it probably isn't doing you so much good. This is also something they're communicating to, this is being communicated to this person as well. But there's not a whole lot you can do about that, right? You can only operate with what's within the sphere of your control, not with what's within the sphere of their control, right? So, on the front of the future here, if we're looking 2 weeks out, so I think it's getting a little late. I'm getting heavy-eyed. Oh, the Chariot, you have a move happening. You're relocating. You're changing address. This is always, always, always my change of address card, because that's just the way I've always read the Chariot my entire life. I've been reading cards for 20 some years. This is also, it could be travel, absolutely forward movement, reconnection with yourself, because this is indeed your card, Cancer. The Chariot itself is the card of Cancer. So, you are moving forward. You are relocating. You are moving to a new home. But there's something here where you're moving forward. And it actually is swift movement too. So it could be unexpected, or it could be something where you're just, it's like, it's fast. These horses are galloping, you know? And it's actually more pronounced in this portrayal than it would be in another. Like, I have so many decks. I have tons of tarot decks. And this one seems to be a little bit more expressive of the speed with which these horses are riding forwards, right? And they're actually coming forwards towards this person. So that's interesting. Let's see this person. Next 2 weeks for them. 2 weeks is a little soon to be moving anywhere. To be honest with you, you need a month before you can vacate the premises of any place. But, you know. Okay, for them, they are waiting. They're laying in wait and observing their path forward. There is a choice, and they are at a crossroads where they have to choose. They have to choose which direction they're going to, which direction they are going to move forward in. They have plotted a course. That's why we have the globe and the silly little VW surfer van there. But it's more about, you know, them actually having to choose within the next few weeks here which of the two routes they are looking at that they're going to embark upon. This person still hasn't left their house, though. They're just looking out the window. Take a look out the window, right? They're just sitting there looking out the window. They're not actually out the door yet. I think it's a realization for them in the nearing future here that they do actually have to get up and move. towards something. You can't continuously look out the window and not move forward. They can't just plan. There has to be some action. So, yeah. Universe. We have 2. Okay. Choices and messages. So the universe has cast upon this connection in the next 2 weeks that there are choices. 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years time card. This is also about a button that belongs to a club with which you are a member, with an insignia on it. Juggling 2 choices. The universe could have the both of you juggling choices or one individual juggling choices. This is about messages. There is communication flying back and forth. Could have to do with options. Could have to do with the time card. Could have to do with the decision that you're making. So there could be some serious communication to do with your how you're deliberating which choice to make. I never get the 8 of Wands in the upright. That's nuts. Not in this deck either. This is like 2 cards, at least 2 cards I've gotten in the upright that I never get in the upright. Yeah, the Page of Cups and the 8 of Wands. The universe in the next 2 weeks is urging there to be, that it's kind of like time's up. A choice needs to be made in the next 2 weeks. I don't necessarily think that it's like or else. I just feel like, you know, that's when the movement forward has to happen. And when this person is at their crossroads, right? You have somebody who's moving forward, relocating, doing their thing. They're moving forward. They're moving. This person over here is sitting in the crossroads energy here, and you have this and this. Yes. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Somebody did not get their wish. Somebody is sitting in energy right now where their wish was not granted for them. This is Aquarian energy. Interestingly enough, I almost get that this is like fishing even, and not them casting a kite into the sky like it would be here to, you know, fly the star. It's more like they're fishing in a pond, yet hanging from the shore. Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you want to say to each other during this next 2 weeks, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the Painted Love Oracle by V Love Crystals. Not huge into oracle decks, so bear with me here. Scorpio just had their reading, and I didn't even give them more than 2 cards because that's all that would come out. So, sorry. Also, you gotta love my puffy eyes, right? My whole backyard is effing cherry blossoms and apple blossoms and pear blossoms. The impending pollen doom. Jesus. Yeah, somebody is like getting ready to say something to someone else in this connection, and they're trying to rehearse what they're going to say, but they're getting tongue-tied doing it, and that is making it very difficult for them to come forward. they don't want to say anything because they feel like they're going to screw it up. That's why we have this here. They want to make sure that they've studied everything just right, so they don't come off looking impulsive and crazy and illogical and less than poetic. You know, that King of Cups is probably one of the more romantic. It's not like the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups energy is just somebody feigning romanticism to get what they want, whereas the King of Cups is like the dude who's like, you know, super spiritual, right? Whose love abounds from within himself. Isn't something that he's putting out there because he's seeking to fulfill himself, right? There is a major difference. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have in this connection? Who wants to say what to who? Let's see. Sorry, guys. Light, you know, honestly, I work off of I work off of 3 monitors all day. My eyes are done. Like done. Okay, we got one on their side that I am just going to take. I don't even care at this point. Sorry. Pardon me. What else? What else for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. And anything else? So we have last shuffle. Okay. So the universe, who else, what other sign had this where the universe said to them, I don't think I'll be needing you anymore? Yeah, because the universe doesn't need anybody. It's going to exist whether our species exists or not. Over here on your side, we have just turn the key to my heart. That's cheesy as fuck. And then I won't give up on you. Aw, that's sad. Whereas over on this person's side over here, what we have, when we first met, I thought my life would change. Or depending on how you want to change the inflection on that statement so that it doesn't sound so effing sad. When we first met, I thought my life would change. See, one word. The way one word sounds can just destroy or create everything. Numbers that are of significance for you during this time, Cancer. What do we have in this connection? We have 3, 2, 5, and 8. Okay. There you have it. Thanks for hanging out. Watch me do the read. Again, in a couple of days, we will have our general readings. Every month, we will have the sign that has the highest view count for the general read. They'll be the first ones to get. They'll be the first ones. Oh my God. They'll be the first ones to get their love read next month. That's going to be Libra. Looks to be that it's going to be Libra. And Aries is going to be going first because it's their birthday on the generals, but after that we'll shake for them. Okay? Be well, be safe. Thanks so much for watching, Cancer. Bye-bye.